Alright, hello and welcome to Heroes of Might and Magic, Bulwark, First Look. Same story as always for this series. It's coming out at random times, not according to my normal schedule, and it is going to be much more lightly edited or not edited at all, so there's your disclaimer there. But it's just an excuse to get to see Bulwark and everything that's involved, as well as the new map-making tools, which we have seen a little bit of over here, where these guys appear to only be allowed out after I have taken a certain town or killed a certain hero, which is really cool. So, I was looking at the map a bit before I started, and I'm going to send straight in here to start grabbing some mammoths, because there's a lot of mammoths around. I'm going to also teleport to Elfheim if I can with Ergon, which is going to have the unfortunate side effect of me needing to kick Duin out over here, because I also want to send... straight into Elfheim as well. I'm just going to go on a big mammoth gathering campaign, basically. So Ergon is going to go underground, and we'll deal with that next turn. Nia's going to go on the water over here, and everyone else... Oh, gems. Okay. And yeah, it's, you know, I record when I can, and this is a very complex map, so it's very confusingly overwhelming. So I think she's going to get Town Portal, probably. So if I miss something, I apologize for that. So my plan... Or maybe I don't apologize, because it's kind of to be expected that I'll miss something. Anyways, I'm going to head to Elfheim, and I'm going to grab even more mammoths, because, you know, I want to have... My mammoths, they just get so beat up. It's very sad. I want to have a bunch of mammoths at my side. And you're wearing a proper hat, yeah. So you can cast that. I also noticed I could kill these fairy dragons and pop in here. I'll see if that's the same thing or if it's a different location. In a moment here. Because this is all stuff I could have theoretically accessed before I had the brown gate, so I assume this is blocked off right here. There's definitely a lot of places that this turquoise monolith leads to, so that'll be good to check out in a little bit. But for now, I'm just going to send these guys on and through. So yeah, this is why I wanted to send Ergon through, just for a bit of stats and also get whatever this is. And he can also grab... Now I have a magic spring, which will be nice in the future. If I ever find myself... Okay, so 10,000 gold and 20 gems is not bad at all. And this is just a nice bonus. I think I could do with a bit of attack at this point. Balance them out a little bit. Especially since he's going to be getting more defense than attack, I assume. Okay, and this is Earth Ground, so I could Town Portal out of here now. I'm going to keep following the teleporters just in case there's something else I missed. Like, I've obviously been to that Marletto Tower, but just in case there's something. Okay, I'll go to Elfheim with this little army here, and 34 more mammoths is pretty good. I think, do you happen to have... Okay, you have Shaman on you, so I could also grab some Shaman if there are any. No, you got them all already. Alright, so I'm going to send you over to Jotengard, and I will grab even more mammoths instead. There we go. Okay, this is looking like a pretty good force. 44 mammoths right there. That'll make a difference, I think. And I could also... What do I have a lot of? Crystal at this point. I also have a bunch of the crystal dragons already. Where is my crystal? This is like so hard to find anything on, because it's all white on the map, but it's not white down here. Okay, so we have 21 dragons. Yeah, that's a lot of crystal dragons, but I'm not using crystal dragons right now, apparently. But I could swap out the sulfur and the crystal, I think, because sulfur's getting kind of weak relative to everyone else, and I don't really have a good source of sulfur. I don't have any source of sulfur, in fact. I shouldn't have given away the cornucopia. I was thinking about it. I don't think the reward was worth it. But I will go for those crystal dragons, which is the red lands, which is also the red gate, I believe. If I understand how this map works now. Oh, hang on. Yeah, the red... Yeah, so it's the red portal, which is found through the yellow gate, I believe, which is the only major confusion there. So for that, I need to go to Rock Warren. Okay. And you have a hat as well, good. Okay. A lot of good troops ready for here, but I think, you know, we'll save those for when we need them. Okay, Nia, what do you got here? A bit more knowledge, I think, wouldn't hurt. Just some basic sea stuff, but it's not terrible. So I'll head up this way next and see if there's a connector. And everyone else is good here. Okay. Yeah, I've been finally catching up on my life in general, so I have more time to record. So this is recorded about, I think, 4 or 5 days, possibly even more since the last episode. So things are a little bit behind. I had intended for this to be like a one-off recording originally, like this entire map, but I didn't think it would be this intricate. Oh my. He will give me a magical helm, which he can hardly use except for brewing tea now. So that, I'm going to assume, is the Helm of Heavenly Enlightenment. But I would rather have the Golden Goose and the Statue of Legion, I think, than the Helm of Heavenly Enlightenment. I'm pretty sure I can already make the Iron Fist of the Ogre. Probably also the Wizard's Well. I know where these are. I already have the Ring of the Magi. So it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it. But yeah, this was just another way to get through here. So I could have gone through this a while ago, it looks like. So maybe I'll go across the water here, because this is more of an Ergon job anyways. Okay, so I'll head through here just to make sure I'm not missing anything. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, I remember doing all this. Okay, and there's nothing there. So, if I want to get the Armor of the Damned, I do need to get... Well, I might need to fight these dragons. That's not a very difficult fight. Maybe I should do that just to have it done with. So that's it over in Marshank. Like, maybe they're holding one of the items. I think you can do that. So, I'll head over there. And then I will send you across the water. Ah, you don't have water magic. Okay, there you go. And then I'll send you through here. Excellent. And everyone's done and happy. Good. Okay. Let's keep moving across. I don't think I'll have enough movement, so I'm just going to... I don't want to go through the faff of putting on the hat and taking it off. I know there's a shortcut thing you can do. I've never been able to make it work, so... I will just do this instead. And especially when I'm not editing, I don't want to be spending too much time messing around with something. I just want to be, you know, having stuff for people to see. Although, it's probably, like, learning together has its value. Okay, so I have to defeat Austin, who I already did, apparently. I have not seen the White Gate. I mean, I have. I know it's right about here. Yeah. Through the Turquoise Gate. Okay. And you are... Yeah? Tha? I don't know how that's pronounced. Very weird army. A lot of unicorns, and the liches are kind of scary. I don't know what she'll have going for her to make that army viable. Oh, water. That's a strange one. I'll see if there's anything else through the gate as well, I guess, while I'm at it. Okay. But I have a lot of time because I need to get Ergon grabbing stuff right now, so 15 dragons is a very good start. I need a bit more money, so I will wait there. I will... Oh, I got rid of my Tome of Water Magic? Okay. Let's do that for now. Across. And... take down these dragons. I don't know, like, that's not a very... Oh. That's why. Okay. I wish there was, like, a come back later option, but, I don't really want them. I hope I don't need them for something. I should have cast Visions. That definitely explains why it's like that. Okay, so just straight up here, then, is the next place. Which I guess Elfheim is probably the right place to be. And actually, what I could do, though, if I'm going to go to Elfheim, I'll go to Jotengard first, and I will grab some guys. Although I'm kind of poor right now, so that might be the extent of what I can do. Okay, let's see what's through there, and then I'll move Ergon some more. Okay, so this is the Orb of Vulnerability, which quite good for resurrecting my dragons if I have them, I guess. Porphyrius. Huh, he doesn't look that strong. That's dark. That's like... Ugh. Okay. What's his deal exactly? He's a good caster. He's got a lot... Like, he's gonna kill very valuable units. I think what I might do is send Nia back home and grab a bunch of the Behemoths and Cyclops and then swap them out so that I can lose them instead. Like, I don't want to have Azure Dragons in that fight. This should be fine, right? Guess we'll find out. That doesn't look too bad. Maybe a little over-prepared here. What does this look like? That spell will affect no one. Under what circumstances does Implosion not affect anyone? Meteor Shower doesn't either. It does affect my guys. So it's not like the Cape of whatever. How's he doing that then? Huh. Well, I'll cast... Do I want to cast slow? No, I want those to die. Okay, so we're looking at 1200, 1800. 900. So Chain Lightning's probably the best bet, but that bounces 4 times. Chain Lightning doesn't work either. Does Lightning Bolt work? That doesn't work either. Under what circumstances does Implosion not affect? What about Magic Arrow? That doesn't affect anyone. Lightning Bolt doesn't affect anyone. Is it the Fields of Glory that are doing this? I don't actually know. Okay. Well, how about... What, can I... slow them? That doesn't work either. Why isn't it just telling me, like, so-and-so's Cape of whatever prevents you from... He must have the Orb of Negation, right? No? I don't know what's going on. Okay. Wait. I'm probably not going to be able to resurrect any units. But I'll lose units if I don't attack these Sea Dogs. So I should probably attack these Sea Dogs. Oh, I forgot to put on my item, just like I said I shouldn't do. Okay. Well, that's a bad thing. Wait, was that Frenzy? Counter-Strike. Okay, that doesn't really matter, because I can't attack them anyways. Frenzy would be terrifying. Okay, that didn't do much damage. What is Thorgrim's ability? I don't actually remember. Get in there and do some damage. Same to you. Okay, let's see if I can do any resurrections. I can. Interesting. My morale is terrible right now. I really didn't think it through. Okay, you're fine. 48. Ugh. These Quaddles are just going to do in my Cyclops King, I bet. Okay. Yeah. That's why I brought him, though. Also, I can resurrect them in theory. There's the morale. Is he an armorer specialist? What is his deal? What is his deal? Maybe I should have attacked these guys because they're about to attack. Okay, he can resurrect. How are these guys doing? They're not doing bad at all. Get the Cyclops going. And that's them mostly taken care of. I think I lost like a couple of these guys so far, which isn't too bad. Okay. They're just gonna go for the Cyclops King again. So I guess what I can do is this. That way they'll go over here, and then my mammoths and my... Oh, I could have reached them anyways. Well, it was the thought that counts. Okay, just defend. Get in there. Try not to kill them all off just yet. This guy's gonna... Okay. Ah, he's got resurrection. Okay, that's fine. He's got bad morale as well, though, so got that going. So who is the most... Okay, I'm missing an angel, missing a bunch of mammoths, missing a couple cyclops. Well, I think the answer of who needs to be resurrected is obvious. There's not even a decision to be made there. It's just straightforward, obvious. Okay, so what was... Pendant of Reflection. No, that didn't... I didn't cast any spells, really, so that doesn't explain it. Why couldn't I cast so many spells? Strange. Well, I know a person that wanted the Pendant of Reflection, right? Yeah. What on earth could that be? I guess I'll find out. There's the Black Shard of the Death Knight, just like that. Wow. Okay. What am I missing now? Pendant of Death? That's not part of it, is it? Skull Helmet. Someone have the Skull Helmet? I do not see the Skull Helmet. I feel like that's something I might have just abandoned by the wayside because it's not very good. Okay. Don't see it anywhere. Unless... Did you have it and I just didn't pay attention? No, you're good. Okay. And you don't have the Skull Helmet just to double check? No? Huh. Well, it's got to be out there somewhere. Alright, let's go not get the Orb of Vulnerability. In fact, I might just teleport back here so I can do this quest. Alright. So, teleporting over to Cinderspire. If I'm gonna have devils, why not have more devils, right? There we go. And I guess I can stop by the Mage Guild. I doubt there's something I haven't seen at this point. Although, on that said, I probably... This is a ridiculous expense, but I probably could get power boost. Nope. Okay, wasn't even worth it. Wait, did you see that? Look at this. You can see my resources down here. If I teleport to Styx, it goes highlighted and they all vanish. Little bug there. Maybe I am supposed to be able to teleport between cities and it's just not working for some reason right now. Okay. You think that would have been reported by now, but it's probably not a very common thing to do. What's your thing? +1 knowledge. Second level spell? What on earth would that be? Okay, I'm going to trade you that for that, and I'm going to trade you this for that. And I'll give you those. Okay. It's a good start. And I think... Yeah, you're just waiting down there, that's fine. Okay. What is the spell? Blind. Okay, that's pretty worth it. Blind is second level, really? Wow. I think I normally mod it to be higher, which is why I'm surprised by its level a little bit. Okay, come on, get a boat. Come on, you can do this. There you are. Now I'll have to remember to switch out my stuff. Remind me, don't let me forget. Okay, there's blind. That'll be really handy. Definitely worth the detour. Okay. Now how many devils? 6. And how many in here? 2. Not that many, all things considered. Too tired. Okay, you're good. You're good. What were you doing? Right. Shaman. Pow. You're ready for whenever I want the shaman. Okay. Now I just need... I could have... I've seen the skull helmet before, right? Somewhere, maybe? Well, it might be through here. Let's see. Okay, not this one. I just cleaned that one out. You are pretty decent. I don't know what your deal is. I'm having troubles thinking she would be super strong. But she probably will be, of course. Okay, these don't really matter. What do I want in this fight? I already know Resurrection. Orb of Silt could be good. Alright. Let's see what she's all about. Okay, it isn't... I have to do these fights, though. I can't just take the auto-combat, because there's something interesting about most of them, right? So, I want to see what this one is. I'm gonna guess she can cast... Okay, she's immune to forgetfulness. Why? Oh, because they're undead, and they are elementals. Okay, that one isn't a special thing that she's doing. I would still love to know what was going on with the other... Wow, that seems really low. Did she have inbuilt earth resistance somehow? That doesn't make sense. I guess there's so many units at this point. It doesn't really make sense to be casting spells. I'd love to summon Earth Elemental, or Water Elemental on this map, but... Blind won't work. It doesn't even work on the Unicorn for some reason. Okay, she's got an ability for sure. I think I'm out-archered here. Her spell power is crazy. Maybe there'll be a bunch of elemental spam. Let's go Bless and just start taking her down before something happens. Yeah, because who knows what she can do. Right, do one of those. You haven't seen the playthrough yet, but I do one where I massively buff the elementals, and it's kind of been a problem because it psyched me out thinking elementals are way stronger than they are now. I made each elemental cost a resource. So they were really strong. They're all like upgraded tier 6 level, basically. It was a very messy playthrough, but it's pretty fun. Okay, yeah, so she's big summoner, it appears. And this army of nonsense is just to slow me down while she gets her summons off the ground, I'm assuming. That's alright. Let's go with... I already did the Bless? Yeah. How about Shield? Looking pretty good. Okay, 134. Shouldn't be a problem, yeah. And then I'm going to start resurrecting pretty soon. The summons will actually help me with the resurrections, because... Case in point, they're not that much of a threat. Okay, that would be a bad idea though. And I want to keep the summons somewhat alive, so I'm just gonna have to stand here for now. Okay. Good. Uh-oh. I messed that angle up. Okay, not too many died. Please tell me I can resurrect. Yeah, okay. Have to be careful with these Azure Dragons. Oh, and careful. Oh, whoops. Well, hopefully she'll summon on her turn. Although I imagine if I stall out the clock too much, she'll do something. She's probably got a good Ice Bolt on her or something. So I'll wait over there. I am going to leave, but I'm just going to... Okay, just another summon, that's fine. Dragon's looking alright over there. Dragons can take a hit. I don't want to fully kill these, but oh, that's a problem. Whoops. Bad luck. Good luck was bad luck. Finally, I got the Pendant of Second Sight. Okay. That makes you immune to blind, right? Yeah, so they give me blind, and then they make her immune to blind. Great. Okay. That's fine. You're gonna go back to Cinderspire, and you're going to get me more devils. Excellent. I'll just keep building here. Maybe there's some special spells you can only get from these places. Never know. Okay, now I'm very tempted to send Urgon back, but he's here right now, so I'll take out Cheryl for now. Do I want to fight Cheryl? That doesn't look too bad. I wonder what the catch for this one is. Okay, it's expected to be rough. Hit me with slow. Cape of Silence. Okay, so we have to... Big boy spells only. That's fine by me. We're on water, right? So I can just get a big prayer going, or bless. Do I need a prayer? Actually, we have pretty close stats, so a prayer wouldn't hurt. Mirth wouldn't hurt either. I don't have prayer. Okay. That is actually a spell that's in my spell book. Like my literal book of water magic, I mean by that. Okay. So we're gonna wait over here, I guess. My mammoths are about to get wrecked. I might even just do that. Oh, excellent. Okay, take him down. Ah, we got a teleporter of our own over here. I wasn't afraid of the Haspids, to be clear. I was afraid of the Azure Dragons. Although Haspids hit hard. That is a really... Oh, wow. Holy cow. What are the odds of that? It's like 20% chance or less, right? That was a good round of fear. So yeah, the Haspids are definitely the scariest thing in this army, so I'll send these guys in. That went well. Okay, I suppose... this is the big boy version of slow. I could also do quicksand, maybe? Okay. I'm going to need to resurrect a bajillion of those, holy cow. Oh, I should have left a couple archers alive. I never think this through. And he's just going to teleport his troops in, so they're not even going to last very long. Shame I can't resurrect his troops. Yeah, I'm sorry I killed your archers. I didn't think about it. My bad. Can I get a do-over over here? Yeah, are these poisoned? They're both poisonous, okay. 23... Wait on that one. Problem with poison is you can't really wait around for it. I was hoping to leave like one alive, but probably doesn't make that much of a difference. Okay, fear is good. I have blind now. Hang on. Hang on just a second. Ah, but it's level 2. Yeah, okay. Cape of Silence is actually really interesting. It's a Horn of the Abyss edition because it gets rid of like the best spells in the game. It gets rid of haste, slow, and blind. Resurrect is the only other really, really top tier spell it keeps around, I guess. All the mammoths aren't doing so good. Alright, I'm gonna put the dragons here so that they can protect the mammoths. And may as well tuck these guys away. You might get lucky and... well, problem is if I weaken them too much, then they'll die when they attack me, so... Yeah, that didn't really matter. That's fine. Resurrect some mammoths. 44 mammoths to resurrect. I'm gonna lose a couple crystal dragons here probably, but, you know, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. That's really not necessary. Okay. I could run away. He has teleport. I can't run away. Paralyze is not a spell that exists in this game. Okay. More mammoths. That's a lot of money, but come on, it's mammoths. Hopefully they'll live another round somehow. Okay. Fear. That does it. Excellent. Okay, all the mammoths are back. Can I get lucky with one more fear? Then I can get my crystal dragons back as well. Teleport? Yep. Oh, yeah. Alright. Now, Jotun, get greedy? Get greedy, why not? What's the worst that happens? He attacks me with 3 greater basilisks. He secretly had a meteor shower all along. Oh, he has resurrect. Okay. Works for me. Okay. And I will take... So the blind also doesn't work against this guy. I wonder if it works against anyone after they give it to me. Okay. 2 dragons. Not worth my time right now. You're done, you're done. You could actually head over. Hand over a couple guys. Okay, get on the water. Get in the boat. Get over here. And... Alright, what do we have? Okay. Okay. Pretty good. Now, I'll check if there's any more. I don't know if there will be. Maybe I'll grab my devils while I'm here. And... Okay. Doing one more here. Already got that white gate. Good. And now I have seen everything. Yeah, okay. So now I need to head back to Zere the Seer, which means I need to go to Alfheim. And grab some elves, maybe, while I'm here. Glad I'm keeping the mammoths alive this time around. Magic's running low, though, for sure. These are some expensive fights. Put on the silly hat. Or I could water walk. There we go. Okay. +7 knowledge. Okay. Anything else? No. Alright, so this one... damned helmet and chest piece. I have the chest piece. I have the helmet. I have the sword. Oh, I have the shield. Okay, hang on. Cornerstone. Cornerstone, here I come. Okay. Actually, while I was in Cornerstone, I should have picked up some angels. Can do that. I can go back. I'll take that. Still looking good over here. Any more quests? Nope. Okay, Cornerstone. Get some angels. How many angels are across the sea? Just 4. Not really worth my time. Okay, final quest. I need the head of Legion, which you better not have been carrying around on you. No, okay. Should probably make the wizard's well. Just to tidy up my inventory, if nothing else. And then... I still don't have a hat. Is there any hat that doesn't give knowledge that isn't, like, part of the Admiral set? I'm trying to think of one. I don't think there is. Okay, so that is all that. There's a nice hat there for sure. There's the skull helmet. A legion or more of ghost dragons. Alright. I outspeed them with the devils, I think, so should be doable. Although that said, how did I get to that orange gate again? That was through... very confusing. How did I get to that orange gate? I got there pretty quickly. Oh, yeah, right. Up through there, so I gotta go to Alfheim. Okay, Alfheim, and then underground. Grab this on the way past. Okay. Get in here. Why don't you learn water walk as well? You have levitation, but maybe you can hand your boots off now. Okay, and I'll send... How many can you buy? 6 is... 6 is good. Alfheim. Hand them over. Pow. Alright. Do you want the golden... Nah, I'll keep holding on to the golden goose for now. Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to get all the dragon gear, but I think that's the bug the person was talking about. Because I don't have a reason to get all the dragon gear as far as I'm aware right now. Okay. And then I want to go Cinder Spire to fight the ghost dragons. Cinder Spire. Get a couple devils. Anything weak here right now really standing out? I don't think so. Okay. I think, well, water walk, no, I think I need the hatch again. Give me that boat. Alright, I have not been here. I have pathfinding, so I can do this. Okay. A couple vials of mana around as well, which I don't know if they can overfill you or not. Let's just test that. So I'm at 1,024. They can. Ah, that's what makes them valuable. I wasn't sure about that. How many is like a lot? Okay, it's just 1,000. Just 1,000. Ew. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, so first of all, slow. It's gotta be slow. Wait. Hit one. Shame I don't have Destroy Undead. I don't have air magic anyways, but this is the place to use it. Except it doesn't, like, there's so many that the numbers don't really matter at this point. The biggest problem with these guys is aging, which will really undo my massive hit point advantage. Especially for the Azure Dragon. Okay, so you can hit a big stack. And then I guess the mammoth didn't want to move? Did I just defend with the mammoth by... no, I'm not wearing... Of course. I'm not wearing my morale thing. Oh, you don't even hurt these guys. Okay, just finish off the stack. Okay. What's an implosion look like? Not worth doing. Shield. Shield will help a little bit. I don't really want the Azure Dragons to be in this fight. And there's nowhere safe to go, so I guess I'll just hit the biggest stack. Okay. That's gonna hurt. At least he healed. Okay, you're the biggest stack right now. Mammoths, ooh, probably should defend, really. Although that'll send them all over here. That's not good. Okay. I don't think you can blind these either, so... Yeah, look, 2 are expected to remain. Okay. I think I just need to be resurrecting constantly. Defend. Hit the biggest stack you can. Hit the smallest stack you can. Hit the stack that's already been hit. And you can hit a bigger stack. I'm surprised they're not going for the Steel Elves. You think that would be the obvious play? Get rid of you. It's actually really weird. I wonder if there's a bug that makes Steel Elves undesirable somehow? Or do they have a power I'm not paying attention to here? They can shoot while adjacent to an enemy creature. Oh, I didn't realize that. I guess that probably means there's no point in blocking them as an archer, but you still think their damage to HP ratio would be worthwhile, right? They are pretty tanky for an archer, to be fair. Okay. 168, that's gonna hurt. And keep chopping. Okay, you already hit those, so I may as well also hit those. Bad day to be an elephant. Okay, aging is not good at all. Although, hang on. If they only have 600 HP, can I resurrect them easier? I can. Weird. Okay, so aging isn't the worst thing then. Provided I manage these carefully. Okay, so there's just one left. If I hit it too hard, what am I looking at? Yeah, I think I just let it do its thing over there, because Dragon's not going to kill them super fast. 3 angels, bunch of crystal dragons. Everybody defend. Defend, defend. Okay, these guys also give bad morale, which makes this even worse. Okay, Azure Dragons are the big cost, so... I don't think Ghost Dragons feel fear, but I'll, I guess, hope for it. I don't think they're going to kill an entire Azure Dragon now. Yeah. Okay, not nearly as bad as that was predicting. Bunch of mammoths, though, so it's... Did I really win? Okay. So now I can make the Armor of the Damned. So that just leaves me, let's see, only the Statue of Legion. And I have no idea where to go for that one. But it's probably some dumb, like, I don't mean dumb as bad, I just mean like, you know, like a shipwreck. Like a specific shipwreck I haven't visited or something. Or another digging spot I didn't notice, like this one. Or I have to defeat those monks. You know, something like that. Just a fight I'm not expecting to lead anywhere. Okay, so White Gate can send me up there, so I guess that's where I'm going to go next. Maybe I'll remember to put on my necklace at some point. Why can't I move? Why can't I move? Yeah, yeah. Ah, I'm in the wrong place. That's why. Send me back to Cinderspire. 400 fairy dragons. How much gold are 400 fairy dragons guarding? Seems like a very greedy thing to do. Where are you going? You're just leaving? Okay. It's fine. Come on, it's gotta be a lot. Well, although that said, 1,000 ghost dragons hurt, so I don't know if I want to fight 400 fairy dragons. What was the other... Oh, I already cleared that one. Okay. No, not this one. Oh, was it here? The one with all the dragons? Maybe it was there. Okay. Anyways, off I go. Heading north. What could this be? Thinking, okay, there's a whole land over here. Awesome. Okay, what's your deal? Just super, really good vampires, cursed ground. But in theory, if I stand here, there isn't cursed ground. Will he attack me? Because I have seen him move, right? Okay, he's blocking the way. I'm gonna bait him one more turn and see if that does anything. Okay, so he can move, but he's a coward, obviously. Right. So this fight is going to be rough. How about... I actually put that on. Okay. Orbisilt I don't need. I think I'll probably want morale in a fight like this. I assume he's going to do something to do with morale. Not that one. I could also put on the Ring of Oblivion, which would probably make the fight really easy. But then I can't resurrect... Well, I can't resurrect my guys anyways. But then I don't get the Elixir of Life. But I think... Oh man, this kind of sucks. I think the Ring of Oblivion would really make this fight easier. And then maybe 10%. What rings do I have? +1 speed, not bad. +1 luck and morale. I'm just expecting him to hit me with some crazy negative morale items or something. Maybe I'm wrong here, but that's what I'm guessing is he's going to do. So luck and morale, or would I rather have +1 speed? I'm already really fast. Ring of Oblivion means the vampires shouldn't be a problem. I think, I'm not actually sure how the Ring of Oblivion interacts with vampires. Looks like it interacts pretty good. We'll find out. Okay, so let's hit them with a slow. Wait. Get those archers. I probably should have made a bit of space. I can send here. Okay, he knows D-spell. That was a lot of mammoths. I probably should have just charged. Okay. Ow. I think I'm already doing worse than the AI did. Yeah, I am. They did lose 2 Azure Dragons, though, so... Okay, that's good. These guys have no retaliation, so they're annoying to deal with. Okay, I've messed that up. Right here. Dragons are looking okay. More or less. Could do a shield. Dragons should be fine. Okay, so they're still healing, eh? Looks like they are. So maybe Ring of Oblivion wasn't the choice. These are going to be annoying. I don't actually know what to do about them. I think the Crystal Dragons are probably the best bet, because they can take a hit. And then if I trap them in, they can't kill my Azure Dragon. Okay, there we go. Not great. Didn't lose the dragons though, so can't complain too much. Do one of those. And good. Morale was fine as well that whole fight, so... What was the point of fighting this guy? I guess to go down here. Do I want... What do I want to do with you? Grab troops? Alfheim. Grab some of those, grab some of those. Grab some of those. Drop off the phoenixes. Grab a couple elves. Head over to Jotunheim. Jotungard even. Send... where is he? Send you back to Jotungard as well. Hand over... I guess I have to upgrade them first. Okay, grab a couple kobolds. Grab you, grab you. Take that, grab you, grab you. No room. Grab you. And grab you. Hand over all these guys. And then Nia is looking pretty good here. Just head over to Cinderspire, I think. What's the goal of this map exactly? Defeat Cassandra. Right. Okay. Good. You keep moving. You get yourself a boat. And you head all the way up here. I'm gonna have to scuttle that boat. Okay. Good stuff. Fancy. Clone. Okay. All the water magic I was missing out. Very water magic heavy map, which makes sense given that they're trying to show off the frost guys. Okay. Is that Cassandra? Nope, that is Vivica. Ugh. I don't know about that fight. Who's looking, Blue is still looking strongest. Wow. Okay, what do I do with that information? I buy more Crystal Dragons? Where are they? Crystal Dragons. Crystal Dragons. 10. It's a start. Okay, I'll just pop over here. Be nice if they had a little teleporter right next to all these things so I wasn't constantly bending my brain trying to just pick up units. Fairy dragons? Maybe. If there was a place to upgrade my angels at, that would be incredible. Ooh, you look cool. Glacius. Okay, you're good, you're good. What does this place have going for me, by the way? I haven't actually been paying attention. Nothing. Okay. Right, that's why I sent you here. I want you to learn earth magic. Okay. Look at that, I'm remembering things. Good. These seem a little pointless, but maybe they have some value. Out of my way. Coming through. Okay, good. Let's get you earth magic. Which shall now cost 5 sulfur. Yeah. They changed the price to be a bit more expensive. Which I think is good. It's a very, very good place to be. Are you level 10? You are. Okay. And what might you need? Okay, this is protecting... So I assume that Vivica is protecting Cassandra. What do I want for this fight? I'm just gonna get all the stuff. Why not, right? Get level? How am I looking right now? I'm actually pretty close to level, so I'll hold off on that one. I'll hand you all of those. Now for this fight, I'm thinking Cyclops. That should be pretty good. And maybe a couple dragons. If I can work it. Okay, good. Grab that. Okay, now what do I do here? This is one of the few first fights in a long time I'm like, can I win this? What do we have? Really good spell casting. It's gem, so of course she's gonna have first aid out the wazoo. I don't really have any... Like, she's just stronger than me. How many Gorgons? Until I don't care. Gorgons instead of elephants? Seems sacrilegious, but I think it's actually the right play. Okay. Heading over to Marshank. Gonna grab some Gorgons. Okay. Serpent flies aren't bad either. I should probably pick up a few more. Okay, and actually while I'm here, let's grab Spadum again. You have that pathfinding, right? Yeah. You can head over there. I bet... You know what? I'm gonna go to Cinderspire. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I need you to get out of the way. Because I bet this is worth a ton of money. But it should be fine. Yeah, alright. Alright, let's take him down. Hopefully. Okay. That's a lot of expected deaths. Hit him with a slow. Start doing damage. They can do chain lightnings and stuff, so I should just get over here. There we go. That luck is feeling pretty good. 15 versus 37. Do the 37. Get in there. It's, that one. Take him down. Oh, yeah. Well, that's annoying. They're not immune to blind, right? Ow. Okay. Give me a blind on this one. There we go. So this should be a fine fight then. That one's blind. Don't do anything stupid. Stand right there, should be safe. Now what they might do, because they're jerks, is like fireball this blind one. Which would be a problem. Okay, what? You're the biggest stack in here. Or chain lightning them. So now I need to get rid of these guys before they free their friend. $12, $22. They got 22, surely. Close. Maybe I get another blind going. Just in case. 10 there. You're blind. Take him down. Hope I have enough spell power for resurrections. And get over there. Defend. Defend. I have 75 rounds to do this, so I think spell power is going to be my limiting factor now. Defend. Alright. Defend. And resurrect. Cyclops. Defend. I'm doing 43 at a time, and it's still taking me 3 turns. Defend. Resurrect. You. Okay. A lot of healing to do on the big guys. Resurrect you. Resurrect you. Okay. It's going to be a lot of the same here. How much more? Just 1 more, 2 more healing cycles, and this should be good to go. The nice thing is it is making the resurrections minutely cheaper. It might have saved me like 1 or 2 units, which I don't know will matter because I have to heal them to full, but it could save me a full cycle potentially. On the right unit. Wow, I lost a lot of Jotun there. I didn't even notice. They look like they'd be immune to magic, or resistant, or something, because they're basically giant dwarves, right? But I guess they're not. Okay, any left? Even more Jotun, holy cow. Okay, any left? No. Alright, can you kill 8 in a turn? You can. No losses. +1 level. 75,000 gold. A little bit of defense. I should grab this while I'm here. Legion of Coatls. How's my casting points? They're okay. Okay. Right. Be really nice to find a summon vote. Actually, what I can do for now is just... No, that doesn't work. Right, of course. Take it all off and put on the old hat. The old hat. There it is. Okay. Yep. Should have taken water. Should have taken water. Should have taken water. 25% chance. There we go. Okay. I think spell power at this point is probably the call. Do I want to get you some elephants while you're out of here? That isn't the elephant place. Whatever. I want you to get out of here. Give me some spell power. Take down the Coatls for even more money? How many Coatls are we talking? 3,000. That sounds like it would be annoying. And what am I going to spend that money on, really? At this point, fairy dragons or some more azure dragons? Gonna send Straighten on his favorite track. And I think... Well, I should actually send you to Cinder Spire, really. Because you're gonna need to be handing over troops. Although when I take the town, I guess it'll be fine. Okay, I need to land you. And I need to send you to Alfheim. And before I grab the spring this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my best knowledge gear. So, hat. +3 versus +3, it's the same either way. This doesn't give me any knowledge whatsoever. Defense. Okay, doesn't really matter. Put that back on. You're +5. I doubt there's a better one. No. Okay. Cape. There we go, +2. You're +2 or +1, so that's the one there. Doubt there's a better one here. Unless I want to get the Titan stuff. No, that's power though, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, that should be good for power. I mean, for spell power, yeah. Alright, and then I'm going to head back. Oh, it's a little miniature. It's like a giant maelstrom and then a little maelstrom. Back to Cinder Spire. Although, hang on. Alternatively, I'm actually so close already. Oops. There it was. Probably about the same speed just to get on the boat over here. Yeah, alright, I'll head over this way. Put back on the sea captain's hat. And put back on the cape of speed. There we are. Alright, good stuff. Now all I need is you to go to Alfheim. Run over here. And wait. You keep moving. You've got a long journey ahead of you. Man, Dimension Door? What I would give for a Dimension Door. Okay, you keep moving. I'm just going to preserve spell power. That's why I'm doing it this roundabout way now. It's probably really, really overkill. But you saw the luck I was getting on the summon boat, so... There we go. You can start heading off. You can get yourself a boat as well. Now, have I been to that? Yeah. Been to all these. Okay, good. Heading on up. And Nia, you're just going to follow. Okay. How many dragons? 6, maybe? 7. Okay. I might trade for the rest then. That's the end of the week. Why not wait a day? Okay, keep moving. You're going to wait outside Cinder Spire, I guess. Okay. Now buy all the dragons. Oh, did I accidentally buy them? I pressed the wrong button. Okay. I need Mercury. So... I'm tempted to sell all these phoenixes. I don't really know what they're for. But maybe I should hold on to them in case they're... Nah, they're probably not important. Just a couple. There we go. Just a couple. Okay, Cinder Spire, here I come. Actually, before I go to Cinder Spire, why not Alfheim? Grab some Jotun. Grab some mammoths. Grab some Jotun. Grab some... I'm not going to be using these guys, but I'll grab them for later. Okay, and then I'll head to Jotengard as well. Who's in Jotengard right now? Eichthorn, get out of there. Me, go to Jotengard. And grab all the Jotun. All the mammoths. All of these guys. And a couple of those guys while I'm here. Grab these guys because I can. Now I go to... No, now I go to Styx. 2 more devils. Worth the effort. Take an extra turn? Sure, why not? go to 6. By the devils. I need a little bit more of that, and a lot more of that. Now, wood is rare for me, so that was hopefully not too expensive a trade. And I'm going to save some cell points and just teleport to Cinder Spire the old-fashioned way. Okay, more money. More devils. I need more money and more devils. I'll have to wait a turn. Okay. Here we go. Upgrade him. Run over. Now because I have the Sea Captain's hat, I can just hop out of the boat. Grab everything. Pow, 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 pow. And jump back in the boat. Okay, and then catch back up with Ergon. Ergon's gonna head out. Grab this on the way by. Why not? Get some gems. Get some wood maybe too, why not? Get that wood. Okay, keep going, Ergon. You're ready to go. Get that tree. Okay, and capsize that ship. Get down here. Alright, what do we got? Oh wait, that's not the tree. This is the tree. Get a move on. We're getting close, I can feel it. We must be at least like half their strength, right? Because we have to do 2 fights. And if each fight is meant to be difficult, then they should be equal to us both times, roughly. Hopefully this fight goes well. Luck. Nice. Okay, and I'm going to give him like the optimal outfit as well. Alright, so got some troops now. There's going to be a wall in the way. So the Crystal Dragons aren't going to be as useful. I think morale probably isn't going to be the issue, so let's go for Vial of Dragonblood. Behemoths could be good as a tank, just to soak up some hits that I might want to keep for later. But Crystal Dragons are kind of the same idea. And the Crystal Dragons will hit way harder. And take that off, of course. Put that on. Put that on just for show. What else is there? Bad morale is good. Actually, I don't want this, because my morale is going to be garbage, so I need this. Okay. And with that in mind, I think I can afford the Hideous Mask. Yeah. How's my morale right now? On, say, U. So we're looking at +1, essentially. So if she has some negative morale items, I'm in trouble, but otherwise it should be pretty good. The Ring of Suppression is really good, but I think I need the Elixir of Life. I'm tempted by like the Orb of Driving Rain or the Orb of Silt, and also I'm tempted by like a Cape of Silence or something, but I think I'll cape the Cape of Velocity. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Oh boy. I'm scared. I'm expected to win, and not too heavy losses actually, so I might have over-prepared. But we're gonna have to take that first aid tent down before we can do anything to it, right? Like, what are we betting? 800 HP? 500. Okay, so it's not as crazy as the other one. Chain Lightning to start with. Okay, and then who do I send? I could have done with a second set of archers, really. Send in the dragon. Okay, send in the devil. That's a ton of XP gone. Of course, my devils are now in danger. Wait. Counter-Strike? Okay. Don't care too much about the Counter-Strike. I'm gonna do this just to protect the devil. I think that'll work. I'm gonna try to keep their archers alive if I remember, so that I don't end the fight instantly by accident. Okay, that was a lucky fear. Air shields. Annoying, but I'll live. Okay. And pow, 50 dragons under Death Gaze. That's why I brought the Gorgons. Yeah, how many do you want to lose, huh? 146. Okay. 149 was just the base. Now, is she immune to blind? This could be good to know right now. Yeah, she's immune to blind. Okay. So yeah, keep the elves alive. Weaken them, but keep them alive. Dragons are already goners. Can't really hit them with this guy. Go for the enchanters. They're going to cause the most annoyances. And you're going to hit the hardest, so let's... Pow. Alright, wait on that one. Just a straight up hit over here, I guess. Could have taken out the gold dragons maybe, but... Oh. That's annoying. Why would you do that? I had a whole plan and everything. Okay. I guess I'm just going to be resurrecting things then. Who do I care about at this point? There we go. Now we're in the fight. Okay. And oh, I can't move. Otherwise, I'd definitely be going for those unicorns right now. Don't care about the Gorgons, really. I mean, they're doing great work, but not that big of a deal if I lose them. They weren't meant to be in my main army anyways. 1 there, 3 there, 3 there. It's 43 Gorgons. I mean, I can spare the spell power for that. Okay. If I do this... Oh, that was a problem. I didn't want to get lucky. I was going to say if I weaken them just a little bit, they might start targeting my catapult instead. Unfortunately, I went a bit overkill. But, you know, given that I wasn't sure I'd win that fight, that was pretty good. Mind Spell immunity, Elixir of Life as well. Oh, she had one. I didn't even notice. And Necklace of Swiftness. Okay. I'll take a first aid tent. Yeah, I should find whatever does that and turn that off because it's kind of annoying. It blocks a lot of information I like to look at while I'm waiting for the pop-up to happen, so it doesn't actually speed up the game for me. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with next. Hopefully the final fight. And now am I the strongest hero? I'm still not the strongest hero. What exactly does she have? Ooh. Cassandra. Tome of Air Magic. Okay. It's just Azure Dragons. Okay, I'm keeping the Gorgons. That's how we win this fight. Hopefully she doesn't attack me and I just broke everything. How are we looking? 16 more? 16 more is 16 more. 22 more is 22 more. That's math. I'm glad I resurrected those Gorgons now, actually. The secret was in the Gorgons all along. Man, those are expensive. Okay, heading back to the forest. Imaginative name for an imaginative town. Alright. See what this quest card wants. Didn't attack me, that's good. So is she beating me with stats as well, or... That would be crazy. Let me check. 50, 50, 50, 75. I think I'm a bit better. Especially after getting this. Oh yeah, that made all the difference. Now, why would I want the Tome of Air Magic exactly? Is that a clue? What air spells? Oh, hang on. Dimension Door. So I'm allowed to build up a big army before this fight with Dimension Door, basically. And let me guess, all the dragons are right near the center for easy access? Sort of? Where's the crystal dragons at? Okay, the crystal dragons aren't that close by. Oh no, they're pretty close actually. Except this is cursed ground, so I can't really do that. I think. Okay, anyways, That's nice to have a bit of dimension door. Okay, do I take the mammoths into the final fight? I have to. Right? I have to. But then... No, that just gets me killed. No, the mammoths have earned their rest. So what I need is actually to find that head. Because if I have the head of Legion, then I win. I mean, then I get the angel armor, and then I'm doing really good. Angels. 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 Town. Angels. Yellow gate. Hang on. I'm thinking. My brain's working. Grab the star axis, and then you're gonna head over to Styx. Tell me about these angels. They want to fight? 40 angels want to join. Okay. Any other little juicy secrets? I bet I know one, actually. I have it. Oh, there's something here. I might not be able to leave there. But come on, we gotta see all the secrets, right? So... let's see if I can also... Okay, this is gonna be slow. Gives me time to build up some troops, though, maybe. A one-way entrance, yeah. Can I enter these towns? Ah, we'll find out in a moment. I cannot enter the towns. So they block the towns off completely. Interesting. When I tried to make a map where they slowly invade, I had the entrances open and it really didn't work. Okay. Ooh. I assume we got more friends over here. Hello. Excellent. Okay. So there's just this little dark bit here, which I think the best way will be through Rockwarren. Before I go to Rockwarren, I'm going to go to Elementon. Anything I want from here? I don't think so. I think I already knew Implosion. Get out of the way. In fact, I might just... Nah, I won't fire all of them. They are giving me stuff. I bet this is walkable terrain. Nah. I'm not missing the head of Legion somewhere obvious, right? I hope not. I bet it's in that right there. That's my bet. Okay, ready? Head of Legion. No? Maybe up here a bit further? Come on, there's got to be someplace I can land. No such luck, huh? Just do some clicking. Okay, where would the head of Legion be? Not behind something, tucked away in a corner. Alright, we're going to go to Rockwarren then. And we'll see if it's in that last spot I haven't seen. Who's in Rockwarren right now? You are. Go away. I'm going to Rockwarren. And I'm buying some Cyclopses. Okay. Ballista Yard? Why not? Get everything, right? This is the final fight. Get a cannon if I can. Okay, there we are. Mammoths. Okay, almost there. Moving along, water walk. And down through here. Hopefully I don't get horribly stranded. Ah, there's nothing. Wait, if I just teleport onto this, I can't leave, right? So, risky. Okay, they're trusting me to not be a complete idiot. That's a big. That's too much trust. Maybe it was in one of the gray areas or something. There's the helm of Titan. I'm going to do a quick scan for this head. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. So, I've been looking everywhere. And I've been looking at a lot of different things. I think the best bet right now is to do two things. The first is to head to Marshank and get in the boat, and then actually go into these ships, which I didn't do yet. Okay. The second will involve going back to Elementon, because I just realized something while I was looking around. Okay. And I checked out all the creatures. I looked at the map editor even, and I checked out the creatures we haven't fought yet, and they do not have it on them as far as I can tell. I don't know what that little pink strip is there. I don't know if there's some object in that water. But what I realized while I was... well, you'll see in a moment. But there is something we can do about... Is there anything... Rubble? Well, I don't think that matters. There's something we can do. We can actually grab this at Pandora's box, I realized. Okay. But let's hopefully it's in here. Okay, it's not in there. Is there any other little visitable sites I haven't visited for whatever reason? Or did they forget to stick it on the map? Because every creature I checked, and I'm pretty sure I checked all of them, didn't have the helmet on. There's a shipwreck there I haven't been to yet, and I haven't been to those two. Okay. So there's still hope. I don't know if they can customize what comes out of these things, but hopefully they can. I can't believe I missed these. I was trying to get them all. Okay. That's just money. I don't know if you can actually put items in these or not. Got that one. That one's got. That one's got. I'm wondering if there's like another digging spot, or if there's an event I have to stand on and it'll give it to me. Or if Cassandra's holding it in some sort of twisted joke. Now, I'm not entirely sure what's in this. I'm pretty sure I checked and there wasn't an item in it. But, you know, I'll give it a shot. Hope for the best. Okay. So, I need my fancy hat. And I need to fail to summon a boat a bunch of times. This is a really weird application of spells in this game that I've used like twice before, and I only learned about it because I saw the AI do it once. But you can actually teleport when you're in a boat. So, yeah. Who knew, huh? Okay, so... Ooh, it's a shame it gives me spell points and I wasn't ready for that. A lot of stats, though. And maybe a level, even? 25 Azure Dragons. Okay. Okay. How are things looking now? Okay, that was worth it. That's fun when they have these... That's fun when they have these knowledge gates where they test if you actually really know some weird, obscure mechanic of the game. Because, yeah, that's one I only learned, I don't know, a couple months ago. And that was from the AI just doing it for a weird reason, which you'll see in one of my maps if it isn't out already, that I've already recorded. But it's definitely a weird one. Okay, so my spell points are about as high as they can be, actually. So I can just head over here. So to do that, the best way is to get in this boat here. And then I'm actually going to take my time so I don't throw myself off. Yeah, here we are. And I don't need this anymore. I'll go for... Never know when you need the Orbisilt. I doubt it'll be useful, but give it a shot. Okay, so you've already checked... I think they might have just forgot to put it on the map, or it's in some hero's inventory. There might be like a tavern event that tells you. Oh, we haven't seen this guy yet. Hoggear, do you have it? No. Cuthbert, do you have it? No. I wonder if the AI picked it up somehow, or if it's... I don't know. I'd show it if I could, obviously, but I don't think it's an option. Was there another... No, I picked that one up, okay. There's not some other, like, really obscure... Need to do a fancy... I didn't really know that Heroes had puzzles like that you could make with the maps, so it is really fun to test your knowledge. I wonder if there's a map that tests, like, all the obscure facts. That'd be fun. I mean, there is a bit of ore there that I never got, obviously, so... Okay, I didn't actually check this one. I'm going to check that on the map. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I don't remember why I left, but I'm back. It was to check on that Titan, yeah. He does not have the helm either. I was looking at the extended event system a little bit, though, And it does look like, in fact, I'm supposed to hand over the armor of the Nyx, among other things, to this place, but isn't doing it for whatever reason, so it's probably something missing in there, or the event system isn't quite working yet, 100%. But yeah, the events, they don't really seem to be... It would take a bit more than just a quick overview to understand how they're working, because it looks like they just needed 50 crystal to leave here, rather than anything special. But they did seem to be exactly when I did something, so I don't know if they somehow gained 50 crystal when I took their town or what. But yeah, I couldn't figure that out, unless the timing just worked out perfectly for some coincidental reason, I guess. Okay, what's your deal? You've got a bunch of behemoths and stuff. You should probably, you know, get on land. And then go to forest. And join in the fun. Alright. Let's take down this Cassandra, though. Okay. I am ready. Now, what do I want? What is this terrain exactly? Favorable winds. Huh. There's no head around here. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I think they might have forgot to put it on the map. That's fine. We'll just take down Cassandra, hopefully win. It's going to be a rough fight. But with the extra dragons, it's going to be much easier than it would have been otherwise. So, here we go. Let's see what happens. I'll try it a few times if it doesn't work. Hang on, hang on. Aha. Okay, here we go. Didn't fall for it. What does the game think? Game thinks I win. Okay. Well, let's see what Cassandra's deal is. So our Oceanids are weaker than I'd expect, actually, all things considered. She must be pretty low level. Because what are they... She's not giving them any bonus stats. But does everyone have a bunch of HP? Yeah, so she probably has the same item I do, giving a bunch of extra HP. Okay, so hit them with a slow? This is a very standard army, actually, after everything we've done. Besides the dragons, of course. Do I just go straight in for the dragons? I think I do. They'll probably fly across anyways, so... Yeah, my dragons are way better than their dragons. Now, I want to hold back. Those skeletons are going to hit like crazy. But of course, these dragons are going to do a double attack, so... maybe I just move here. That should be fine. Okay, now you're going to want to do a double attack as well. Move here. Oh, you're just going to stay there, coward. Okay, wait. How? Alright, ready for the most expensive loss of your life, you fool? Not that one. This one. 500 Gorgons. Here we go. 43 Azure Dragons. I made the right choice. Okay, she has a very strong implosion. Maybe I should have brought some item of, you're not allowed to implode me. Man, that's a lot of guys. Okay. That's that problem taken care of, though. Alright. What do I want to do? Do I want to do a meteor shower? That'd be kind of fun. How much damage does it really do, though? Not much in the grand scheme of things. Why is her implosion hit so hard? Does mine hit that hard? 31, 1,000. I guess mine hits pretty hard, too. Okay. Start working them over. Or just... No, let's just get rid of those. Then I don't have to deal with them. Okay. I don't have to preserve units for this fight. Well, maybe there's a secret other fight or something. Or she's about to summon a million Earth Elementals. So I should keep my eyes open a little bit still, I guess. Okay. Not worth my time. This is going to hurt like crazy. The bonus angels are good, though. And the bonus Jotun and the bonus Azure Dragons. Definitely worth my while to figure out those last few things before I did this fight. Might not have won otherwise. Although, it's looking pretty simple so far, actually. We'll see what other spells she has. Heroes isn't normally a game that super surprises you, but this map obviously has been designed very differently from most. Which is cool. Can't death gaze dead knights, I guess. That makes sense. Like, the implosions are nasty. I could be casting protection from Earth. I probably should be. Remember when I said there's that pop-up that says those who are masters of Earth have no fear from it? Perhaps I should listen for the first time ever to the innkeeper. Alright, now what are you gonna do? Kill all my Gorgons? You already did. Looks like you're outmatched. Alright, my luck is definitely paying off. I just don't want to fight those, really. These guys can fight them. I'd like to resurrect my Gorgons and pay them back for all the good they've done, though. Run away. Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at that. I don't fear you anymore. Okay, give me 46 out of 400. It's going to be a work in progress. Right. Take them down. And take down these guys. Well, these are the most annoying guys right now. But it'd be best to just cast spells on those. Now, is she immune to blind? That's the question. Because if she's not immune to blind, I'm going to do this no losses. Ow. Yeah, that's right. You had to change your spell. Okay, are you immune to blind? You're immune to blind. What's the point of having blind then, huh? Why'd you even give me the choice? I don't know. The Gorgons, they served me faithfully this whole game. But the Cyclops did even more so, right? I mean, the Gorgons won me the fight. The Cyclops served me faithfully. That's what I'm getting at. She has a ton of spell power. This isn't going to end since I can't blind them. I could cast Misfortune, or the other one, Sorrow, potentially. Or I could just end this. Alright. Couple losses, Pendant of Second Sight, of course. Victory is yours. It is very cheesy, but... Alright. Gorgon rank. I didn't expect anything huge. Because of how long I took, but actually... And I was also on a lighter difficulty, but not terrible. Best one on this, apparently. Best one on this account. This is the first time, but the base game ones aren't there. So that was Ice Assault. Wow. Much bigger map than I expected. Done now. I will be returning to normal videos now, and hopefully Horn of the Abyss team never releases an update again that I am tempted to do this for. It's been very difficult juggling like 4 different video recording sessions at the same time, trying to keep all the confusing large maps in my head. It's kind of a timing thing, trying to do Mysterious Island plus this, plus a few other things going on. It was a lot at once, but it's over now, and I was happy to jump in. And actually, I would love if Horn of the Abyss made me have reason to do this sort of thing again. If they do a magic update, I'll be very happy, but I won't do like a big reveal first impressions thing. This was just because it was so big. Like, it's the first time it's the first time a new faction's been released in like a year. But like 3 years ago, there was no new factions for like, what, 10 years or something? So it's very cool. And I'm happy to have played it. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, back to regular videos now. Don't expect extra videos randomly. My schedule is, it's not actually posted anywhere, but it's Heroes of Might and Magic and Age of Wonders alternating once every other week. So basically, 1 game of Heroes a month and 1 game of Age of Wonders a month, or 1 episode rather. And then the other months are roguelikes and Dealer's Choice now. It used to be Dungeon Lords. Dungeon Lords is wrapped up for now. I don't know if I'll come back to it. I probably won't, because it's very hard to do an RPG and comment over it. If others are really liking the Dungeon Lords and they think I have things to add and they want to tell me like, hey, could you really look into this? Or I think this was really great just like this, let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably going to be doing some roguelikes of my own, or maybe some Heroes 2 or some Age of Wonders 1, because I love those games. They're really good and they stand alone in the series as special, I think, so I'll probably be doing those. There won't be any more Bulwark for a very long time, because I have I don't know, maybe 7, maybe even more series already pre-recorded, and of course the Mysterious Island is going to last for months or years at the rate they're coming out. So it's going to be a long time before you see any of these updates again, so get ready to time travel back into the past before this update existed, before the balance changes existed, all of that. And doesn't mean they're not cool, and doesn't mean that there's not a lot of really interesting things going on. So I hope you stick around and enjoy those, and have a good one. All right, take care.